Today, I want to talk about something that has been a heavy burden on my heart for years. Something I never imagined I would have to deal with alone. For 14 years, the father of my children has refused to take care of them. 14 years, and every single time I ask for help he has the same excuse. I don't have money. But somehow, this man manages to take care of himself just fine. He dresses well, he eats well. He posts his life all over social media, making it seem like he's living the best life. But when it comes to his children, his own flesh and blood, he does absolutely nothing. I ask myself every single day, how does he sleep at night knowing his children are out there, growing up without his support? Does he not care? Does he not wonder if they're eating well? If they have shoes on their feet, if they're safe? I live in a country where men like him are rarely held accountable. And even when they are, some find a way to beat the system. The sad reality is, many women eventually give up the fight. Instead of wasting their little money chasing a grown man, they'd rather focus on making sure their children survive. That's exactly what I've done for 14 years. I have carried this burden alone. Every school fee, every hospital bill, every meal, it's all on me, and yet their father walks around as if he's never brought life into this world. But today I refuse to stay silent. Today I'm speaking up. And I need you to be part of this conversation. I want you to picture this. It's 2 a.m. The house is quiet, but my mind is loud. I'm lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. My body exhausted from the long day. I have school fees due, bills piling up, debts to pay, and I don't know where the next meal will come from. I close my eyes and take deep breaths, but sleep never comes. Because when you're the only parent providing for your children, there is no rest. And the worst part, the person who should be helping you doesn't care. Have you ever felt so tired that even your soul feels exhausted? That's the kind of tiredness I live with every single day. But despite it all, I keep going. Because if I don't, who will? What baffles me is how he always claims he has no money. Yet he always has enough for himself. I see the new clothes, the fancy dinners, the nights out with friends, the good life he proudly shares online. But the moment I ask for help with school fees, or even something as basic as a meal, suddenly he's broke, suddenly life is hard for him. Yet life has been hard for me for 14 years. And when I finally get tired and tell him off, he insults me right back. Imagine a man who has done nothing for his children feeling entitled to disrespect the person raising them alone. The audacity. And do you know what he has the nerve to tell me? You shouldn't complain. Children grow up and take care of their mothers. So in his mind, I should just suffer in silence because someday, these same children he abandoned will grow up and remember me. What kind of father thinks like this? I live in a country where men get away with abandoning their children. Even if you try to take legal action, most times it leads nowhere. They dodge court cases, they refuse to pay even when ordered to. And after a while you get tired. Why waste the little money I have fighting a battle I might not even win? Why spend my time and energy chasing a man who has already shown he does not care? That's why many women give up and just do it alone. Because at the end of the day, what choice do we really have? The hardest part in all of this, my children. No child should ever have to question their worth because of a parent's neglect. No child should ever feel unwanted. And yet so many children are growing up with this pain. Now I want to hear from you. Which country are you watching from? How does your country handle deadbeat fathers? Is child support taken seriously? Are men forced to take responsibility? Because in some places, child support is deducted directly from a man's salary. They have no choice but to pay. And I have seen men who are self-employed beat the system. Where I live, men can disappear and nothing happens. Let me know in the comments. Does your country hold fathers accountable? The excuses this man has given me is so ridiculous. I don't have money, but somehow he has money for everything else. The children will grow up and take care of you, as if parenting is optional. You're too demanding. This is a man who never gives money or pays school fees. And since when is asking for food, school fees and basic needs being demanding? You're poisoning the kids against me. No sir, your absence is doing just that. So what now? Do I keep fighting for a man to be responsible? Do I expose him publicly? Do I completely cut him out of our lives? One thing is certain, I will never stop protecting and doing the best I can for my children. I refuse to let them feel less than because of one man's failure. If you've made it this far, thank you. This is more than just my story, it's a wake-up call. We need to speak up, we need to hold men accountable. Please subscribe, like and share this video. Let's make some noise about this issue. To every mother raising children alone, I see you. You are doing an amazing job. You are strong, you are enough. And to every father who thinks they can walk away, your children will never forget. Let's talk in the comments, what should I do? And I would like to know how child support is handled in your country. I'll be reading every comment. Let's start a real conversation. See you in my next video, and God bless us all.